Hey guys, so Channel 62, and today I'm making a video showing you guys the LEGO Star Wars The Last Jedi sets that were just revealed. And these are some pretty cool ones, so let's get right into it. To start off, we have this one, and this is a really cool one. I really like this set because it comes with like that cave kind of part, and it even has that kind of banner or part that you go in through. It's pretty cool, and I'm guessing that also has an interior. But the main part of this build is probably the outside of it, because it comes with Rey practicing with Luke, and she's like practicing her Jedi moves and everything. And it's pretty cool because there's also a part in it, as you can see, there's like a giant boulder, and then she uses her lightsaber to knock it down and stuff, which is pretty cool. And she has a rotating platform under that. And we finally get our first old Luke Skywalker actually minifigure. And he has this new hairpiece, I'm pretty sure, which is pretty cool. And we also get a Porg in this set, which is awesome, because if you didn't get the UCS Millennium Falcon, then you could still have a chance to get a Porg, because I know a lot of people might want that, and that's also one of the main reasons I want this set. So this is a really cool one, so let's move on. Next one is called the Defensive Crate, and this is a really cool one. Set number 75202. And it comes with 5 minifigures, which is so awesome. We get 2 troopers, we get, I think it's Poe, and then 2 resistance fighters. And this is a pretty cool one. I love the, I'm pretty sure that's a ski speeder or something. It shows the name later, I'll show you that in the video. But this is a pretty cool one. I love the ski speeder. I'm just gonna call that for now. So it's really, really cool. Has a lot of really cool stuff, like the defense part over there looks really cool. And there's kind of like that energy part at the back, which is pretty cool. It has a lot of really cool stuff on it, especially the ski speeder. The ski speeder just looks so cool. Has like a great design, and it definitely reminds me of a B-Wing, which is pretty awesome. Has like that thing in the middle, and yeah, overall, it's just a really, really cool set that I'm excited for, and I definitely would recommend this set. Next up is the First Order Specialist Battle Pack, and this is a really cool one with 4 minifigures. 2 of them are Stormtroopers, and then I'm not really sure what the other 2 characters are. But the Stormtroopers, I really like them because of their helmets. They have the black on the sides of them, and that makes them look so much more appealing. It's so cool. They have those awesome staffs with those pieces at the top. They're usually used for ice or stuff like that, but it's still really cool. And the cannon part on the build looks awesome. I love how the legs, they kind of like arch down like that, and it has that glowing red in there. And the build itself, the cannon part is pretty cool. It has a spring-loaded missile plus 2 other missiles that don't shoot. And then the top part is kind of curved in with some more slanting. And the other parts just make it look so cool. This is definitely a really cool one. Next up, we have a Microfighters pack. This is a really cool one. I've been waiting for the Microfighters because these ones are just going to be so awesome. This is the A-Wing, and the TIE Silencer Microfighters. And the TIE Silencer is also known as Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter, as it's called in the set. And these are some pretty cool ones. I really like the TIE Silencer because even though I don't think it's supposed to, it has those 2 missiles at the bottom of it. I'm pretty sure every Microfighter is supposed to have some sort of missiles. It's pretty cool. And the A-Wing is awesome. It has those missiles at the side. Has a really nice build. And I love to see Microfighters because they get to take the build and make them really small, but still have a place for the character to fit. And that's just so awesome. I love the Kylo Ren minifigure in there. And then we get the A-Wing pilot, and it's just so cool. It's definitely a really cool Microfighter set. The second Microfighter set is a Ski Speeder versus the First Order Walker Microfighters. First Order Walker, also known as the ATM-6, and the ATM-6 is such a cool build. I love how they made it like that, and I really like that they made it different than the mini polybag that was created for it, which is so cool. It has the awesome legs, how they're built, and then the back legs are just the circles, and it has like the head part with the 2 kind of parts coming out of the side, and then 2 stun shooters on either side of it. I feel like most Microfighters will have stud shooters on them, and either stud shooters or push missiles, or whatever those ones are called, because those are probably most convenient to put on the vehicles. But this is just a really cool one. I love the First Order, First Order Walker Driver. He looks so cool. And then it also comes with the Resistance Speeder Pilot, who has an awesome new hairpiece. And the Ski Speeder just looks so cool. We saw the big version of it earlier, and this is the mini version. The mini version definitely looks a lot like it. If you rewind back in the video and check it, it looks a lot the same, and it's just so cool. It's definitely a set I really want to get. Next one is not a Last Jedi set, but it's coming around the same time, so they just put the Last Jedi logo there. This is General Grievous's Combat Speeder, and I feel like they've done so many re-releases of old trilogy sets that they're just gonna keep on doing them and keep on doing them. And I feel like the LEGO Star Wars sets are never gonna end because they're gonna keep re-releasing old sets, or they're gonna keep coming up with new sets for the old trilogies. But this one is definitely a really cool addition, especially for the people who missed out on the General Grievous figure. This is a really cool one. It's going to come with Mace Windu and General Grievous. And General Grievous' Combat Speeder just looks so awesome. Has a nice dark blue and gray design to it, which makes it look so cool. The back part has kind of like a UFO sort of look, but then a giant turbine at the back, and comes with General Grievous at the front, holding all 4 of his lightsabers. And the front is more of a part where the missiles and the spears are, and it even has, I think, 1 or 2 spring-loaded missiles, which is awesome. I really like that piece at the front that kind of brings it all together. It just looks so cool. This is definitely a really good set, especially for collectors who missed out on General Grievous. The next one is the Tatooine Battle Pack. This is a really cool one. Again, this is from the second trilogy, or the originals. The last one was from the prequels. But this one is, I like how they're still releasing them. And it's the Tatooine Battle Pack. Comes with 4 figures, 2 Jawas. I think his name was Skippy, whoever that was. And then an Unkar Thug. And no, that was the new ones. One of the Sand People. So, anyways, this is a really cool one. And at first glance, you may not notice this, but what the Jawa was driving is actually a sort of weird type of version of the Sandcrawler. And that's so cool how they created it like that. And it even has that arm lifting up to pick up Skippy. And Skippy actually has a new headpiece. They used to use that other droid headpiece for him, but they use this one now. And I don't like that. I like the older one that definitely fit him. But I guess since they put this one on him, you can't really argue. But it's definitely a really cool one. The mini Sandcrawler is awesome. Each Jawa holds a stud shooter, and there's 2 stud shooters on the mini Sandcrawler, and it has that giant lift arm to pick up Skippy, which is so awesome. And this is just such an awesome set. It's definitely really cool for collectors. So let's move on. Next, we're moving on to the construction figures. First up, we have Darth Vader, and this is another one that they've already made before, but I guess they're just remaking it. And this one is definitely a lot better. It has so much really cool features on it. It even has like the kind of waist cape on it that kind of go around the arms, and has a chain on his neck to kind of hold in the cape. But the main part about this one that most fans will probably be excited for is that Darth Vader can actually take off his helmet to reveal the Anakin part. And obviously his face is all white and withered up and everything, but it's still really cool. It's an awesome feature because construction figures have never been able to do this before. So it's definitely a step up. And just regarding the actual thing, it just looks so awesome. I love the lightsaber build that they use for construction figures. The arms just look awesome. The legs have some really cool pieces. And I just love how they're creating these really cool looking construction figures for all these LEGO Star Wars characters. And they all just look so cool. It's definitely something that I know a lot of fans would really want to get. And next up we have a construction figure for Boba Fett. This is a really cool one. I really like the box design because it looks like he's trying to fly out of the pit of Sarlacc, which is awesome. And he has just an awesome build. I love how it shows on the back of the box. His jetpack, which is pretty cool. And then his helmet is a pretty cool piece. I'm pretty sure that part at the top could actually rotate it and stuff. He has a really awesome design. I love his chest plate. And the legs look really cool. He has that nice cape on the back of him. and he's a really cool construction figure. They've made Jango Fett before, who was an awesome one, but Boba Fett is also really cool, and he's a really, really cool character just because of like his overall design. And I really like how the Star Wars construction figures actually look like regular figures, and you can barely see the skeleton on them, which is so awesome. And overall, this is definitely a really cool build. And lastly, we have two more microfighters to go over. The first one is the First Order TIE Fighter microfighter. And this is a really cool one. The TIE Fighter is an awesome one that I'm pretty sure fans have been waiting for. And it has two flip missiles, or whatever you want to call those. I'm not really sure what those are called. I guess push missiles. I don't know. But it just looks like such an awesome build. The front has that TIE Fighter window at the front, which is really cool. It has those side parts that are iconic to the TIE Fighter. It makes it look so awesome. The TIE Fighter pilot just looks so cool. I love his headpiece. And then it just has some nice tiling and slanting all over it. That just makes it so cool. And it's definitely a really cool one. But let's move on to the next microfighter. And the last microfighter, and also the last set for this video, is the Millennium Falcon microfighter. And I know we've got one for this before, but this time it's coming with Chewbacca, which isn't a step up, but I guess since the old one was retired and so many people wanted it, then they're basically gonna sort of re-release it, except change it up a bit so that it could come with Chewbacca, and just for more fans to get for the microfighter series. And this is just such an awesome one. Comes with Chewbacca, the Millennium Falcon just looks so cool. I like how the radar dish on the side, they updated that to be the one from the third trilogy, which is so awesome. And it's just a really cool one. It has the stud shooters, and it has the part at the front. It has the kind of two parts sticking out of the front over there, and has a cockpit for Chewbacca to sit. It's so cool, and these were all some really, really good Lego Star Wars sets, but I think that'll be it for this video, so I hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Definitely let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. I know these were some awesome sets in my opinion, but I want to hear your opinion in the comment section down below. I really like the first one because it came with that port that I know a lot of fans have been wanting. Yeah, but I think that's it, so see you guys later on Lego King 2.